And the gentleman in the topi right in the middle of your shot. As Irie continues to sprint through his deliveries. That's Chatur Bahadur Chand there, just obscured in his face a touch, the president of the Cricket Association of Nepal. It's up in the VVIP box. We saw Brian Lara up there yesterday. And they will be so proud, all of the Cricket Association of Nepal members, as to how successful this tournament has been. Is it Reefer that really has to do all the hard work here, even though Kieran started nicely?
Well, I think Kieran, along with what's got
chance. Bottom hand comes through the shot. It's another great stroke. Won't be 6, but will be 4. This is turning into a gem of a knock. The Avengers may be sensing a victory.
That's the discussion. Reefer is using his experience to help the young man. It's not a bad delivery from Bahara. He's done so well to get this down the ground for 4 because he's barely missed his Yorker.
Slashed away to the bigger side. It'll just be a single. Thagun is another one who comes with a big reputation. Got the benefit of those 2 games for the Nepal A side. He's known as a power hitter, a finisher. That was the inaugural series for Nepal A against the Ireland Wolves team here at this ground. There was 50 over games, T20s, and then the Wolves actually played the Nepal national team in a couple of matches to give them prep ahead of the ACC Premier. Now Reefer goes into the leg side. Bigger side, still 6. Avengers, if anything, all of a sudden are ahead of the game.
Well, there isn't a ground big enough if he gets hold.
Very much, because whatever happens, we'll be in the top 2.
Big positions, those top 2. You win that first qualifier, you go straight to the final.
I think that's a wide, and I think that's fair, even though he's come across, because it's a long way out there. Attempted off cutter does raise the possibility of, you talk about Sudhir Prashim versus Janakpur being the El Clasico. That could be 1v2, couldn't it?
Could end up playing each other 3 times. Kugelan's trying to hide that short side away from Reefer by going at that wide line. There's real pressure on both parties here.
Hammered down the ground, 1 bounce, well fielded. You do wonder if pace off isn't the right call, particularly against young Kieran Thagun. Is he better going pace on?
One thing that Kugelan does back himself with, though, is the Yorker. He either goes full or he goes slower ball. I tell you what, though, I'd be very tempted to put fine leg back here, just so that in the back of Kieran's mind is the short delivery. Instead, Kugelan opts for 3rd to go all the way back onto the boundary and mid-off to come up. Now he can't really be full outside off stump because he doesn't have that protection through that cover region.
Yeah, you're spot on the money. He's telegraphing where he's going to bowl. To just bowl kind of a hard back of a length here. Is that the way to go? Looks for the Yorker instead, and being honest, he really gets away with it.
Both extra cover and mid-off were on that 30-yard circle, their heels hugging that circle, daring not to come in too close. Now they drop back for the left-hander as they protect the leg side. Kugelan wants to protect that leg side. Force Reefer, if he's going to find a boundary, he needs to play an incredible shot, but it's got to go through the offside. That's Kugelan's job.
Not the right line, not the right length, and hammered away, shortest part of the ground, all the way, put down in the crowd. But Reefer, he's doing it yet again for the Avengers.
Well, I've heard it so often, bowlers say they don't want to be predictable, but surely not from around the wicket with fine leg up inside the circle. Surely back of the length is not the way to go. It was the only place in the ground that Reefer could hit it, and he's gone all the way.
Not sure why he's round the wicket here. That should be a wide. He has to come over the wicket here, doesn't he? Force the angle across the left-hander. Cannot understand around the wicket with a 57, 58 metre boundary down at deep backward square.
Kugelheim feels he's hard done by because of how far across Reefer's come, but it was still wide.
And here is a real roll of the dice as Harmeet Singh will bowl the 19th. Long hop, there is a fielder out there who takes the catch. Harmeet Singh is laughing because it's not a good delivery. Reefer could have hit it anywhere. He's hit it down the throat of Naren Soud.
Oh, the long boundary. If that's hit to the other side, we'd be asking for another ball. Reefer's been told not to leave the ground because they're just going to look at the front foot here. Surely not.
I wonder, they also, Harmeet Singh can get very wide. There's nothing wrong with that. I wonder, are they checking the back foot here? Because he comes so wide. There's a back foot no ball, and that was what he was indicating. If he touches that white line with his back foot, forget about the front foot. That's irrelevant here. I don't think it has touched the line. I think he's inside it by millimeters. Just, only just. If there's any part of that back foot on the return crease, then it is a no ball. It's a good call by Bismillah-Jan Shinwari to ask for the technology. But I think it will remain as out. It does. Reefer remains gone for 33. The game twists again. It's 139 for 6. Slang means that he is full on energy 24/7. He would love to finish this game, but we've seen new men coming to the crease finding it very difficult, and even the dot balls are being cheered now.
Gee, that was tight on a no ball. Wow.
Now, Harmeet Singh often in America is known to get himself in trouble with the umpires. He's given the wide. Have to respect the decision. And it's a good decision. Clearly outside the guideline. Leask did not move across prior to the delivery. Great umpiring from Shinwari. Nicely played, driven. You can see he's out of form, but he knows he's got to take it deep. 13 to win off 9 now. You can cut the tension here with a knife, can't you? Clearly the crowd favouring the men in yellow. It'll just be a single. Young Thaguna on the biggest stage he's ever played on. What an opportunity for him.
Surely it's the Avengers game to lose with 12 off 8. Lees can hit one out the ground. Kieran's got 32 of 27.
2 is the immediate call. He'll get more than that. He'll get 4. What a shot from Michael Lees.
Almost as if he had picked his area before Harmeet had let the ball go. He knew the left arm spinner, the way to do it was to beat extra cover's left hand. The sweeper was square. He's very square, the sweeper on the offside. And once it beats the man at extra cover, Dipendra Singh Ari, there's only one result. They are nearly there. An upset on the cards.
Ari almost giving himself too much ground to cover, isn't he? Because he's so quick, but it was struck so firmly. Lees gets the critical boundary. Will he look for the single? He'll look for the maximum, but it's come off a top edge. Deep backward square in place. Hold on. Just inside the rope. They may want to look, but from my vantage point, that's more than clean, and it's Naresh Budayar who's taken a critical catch.
Yet again, we've seen catches put down, simple catches, but now we see a belter hung onto. It's the short side that Lees looks for, but it's the top edge that he finds. You need to be calm, you need to be composed, and you need to have a good pair of hands. That is a great catch. That's the best catch you'll see today, just in the whole context of the match. And Michael Lees.
As Kieran Thaguna gets a reassuring punch of the gloves. Scott Kugelheim will have the ball in hand. What's Dipendra Singh Ari thinking?
I think he's thinking everyone on the edge of the ring, because he wants Kieran to lose the strike. He doesn't want Kieran to get 2, 4 or 6.
Initially, there was a roar from the Royals fans because they thought it was a dot. It's a wide. Make that 7 off 6 now.
Run a ball from here gets you into a super over. The sun dips behind the hills here at the TU. We might have one in the darkness.
To win off 5, Kugelheim might be thinking 2 fast straight ones. I'll finish with 6, I'll win it myself. Edged away, deep third down there. They'll definitely get the 1. Oh, mixed up, not like this, surely not like this. A calamity that you wouldn't believe if you didn't see it. She can't believe it. And all around her, Royals fans roar to the heavens.
Miscommunication in the middle, but what about this for a throw from the deep? The arm, flat, perfect.
He's a fine young cricketer, isn't he? It sometimes equals chaos. We're seeing another chaotic finish here. Number 11 to the crease. Big swing and a miss. Aurora greets the dot. It'll be 6 to win off 3. Bipin Khatri joins Sagar Dakal. 2 left arm spinners are out there.
It's not over. It is not over. I know that the scorecard.
Yeah, great captaincy. That's where it's most likely off the edge, you would think. Hit up into the air. Brandon McMullen. The Royals win. The Sudar Pashim Royals are going to the playoffs. What's more, it's pretty likely in first or second. I'm not quite sure how they've won this game, HD, but they've pulled it off and won an absolute thriller in the fading light by 5 runs.